Welcome back to Regiments. We're in Phase 4 of the Dissonance operation. As we know from checking the operation log at the end of the last mission, we're now moving into Mulhausen. The rest of the division is unable to join us. It's just going to be us. Panzer Regiment 16 with some support from Panzer Regiment 14, but the rest of the division is stuck in traffic. One of the things that we did find out at the end of the last mission is that the Electronic Warfare Battalion has impact and is jamming comms. Unfortunately, because we are fighting East German units, and we are East German units, we use the same communication technology. So they're going to get jammed, and we're going to get jammed, which is a bit of a problem. We have 369 operational authority points to spend here. I've done some maths. There's one thing I really want to get my hands on. If we get the Apparat Mechanized Task Force for 100, and then upgrade it to level 2, it unlocks a group of 122mm artillery barrage units, which are very, very good. I want them. I don't know why I call them artillery barrage units. It's artillery. We want those on task. I want to get 2 lots of deployment points to be able to afford all the stuff I want to call in. We're going to reinforce all of our units here. So it's 6 points to reinforce our BRDMs, 5 points to reinforce our T-72s, 5 points to restore 3 rifleman units. We're going to get that. We're going to restore the Sanis. We're going to restore the Shilka. Now I have one very difficult choice to make. I can either reinforce the HQ units, or I can get another 200 supplies. I'm going to go for the supplies, which means we're down 1 HQ unit going into this battle. I'm just going to have to babysit them a little bit more than normal, but I think I'm pretty happy with that. We spend a lot of points. I would have loved to be able to get some engineer support, because we will have a pre-battle deployment in this engagement, but I'm just not going to be able to afford it, so we're going to have to do without it. But the one thing I really want to call in there are mortar pits, which I can do without. So let's get ready to deploy into Mulhausen. It is now 6 p.m. on the 3rd of June, 1989. We only have one event left because of the way I picked them out. So we go the Air Support Superiority event. All tactical aids are 50% cheaper. Sorry, air tactical aids are 50% cheaper. So that's our napalm strikes. And we get an additional air tactical aid. So I think that's going to be very, very useful. Air power may either end war or end civilization. Well, if you go look back on Project Wingman, I think it says it all. Let's engage. I have to play this pretty sensibly. I don't know if we would get this done in one phase. I would love to get it done in one phase. We need 30 victory points to win the game. We're at 200 right now. Sorry, to win the operation. So if we can secure 30 victory points, I think we're in a pretty good situation, if I've read the game properly. Okay, let's have a quick look. There was a way to... There he is. Let's have a look at the battlefield. What we're looking at here is a very open countryside, and then in the middle, we have some very built-up areas. You can see this area has been under shelling for a while here. We've got what looks like an industrial center here, maybe some chemical works or something over here, and then there is a town here, very similar to the town we looked at last time. This is going to be our main engagement area. There's also a trade station, and you can see how things are set out. We've got 2 points here. Looks like our allies are starting off with a deployment in this control point, so we're going to start out over here. We've got Hill 78, which links into Rodeburg, November, rail station. It looks like these are all linked, so we're probably going to have to take Hill 70 to get to Rodeburg, to get to November, to get to rail station, etc. Now, warehouses looks like a good position to capture and make a stronghold, because we've got lots of cover from the buildings, but it does also put us probably in quite close range to what's going on in Mulhausen 1. What I think I'm going to do is encircle first, get these points along the outside, and then maybe push in from here. The sight lines are quite good coming in from this railway. We can probably set up in these trees here. Attacking from warehouses, there's just so many... It's a very open area. All of these positions here will be able to see you. Especially if you've got stuff back here that like anti-tank missiles and stuff. Yeah, farm looks like a disaster to assault because it's so open and to defend. So we're going to deploy from this position here, take Hill 78 and move right or east, I guess. Actually, no, that's going to be move. I'm not going to try and orientate myself on that map. Okay, let's get on here. We also have Su-25s, the rockets, only costing 5 points here. Pretty nice. So I want to get a lot of stuff down first. We want our BRDMs to begin with. We're going to put them in a forest here. This is on a hill as well, which makes it another important reason for capture. We're going to put them in the forest here, and we're just going to tell them to make sure they're holding fire. I'm not going to give them a control group just yet. I want to set up 2 task groups like I did last time. So we're going to get a T-72 task group. I'm just going to bring them into these trees here to start with. And I'm going to link them up with a unit of riflemen. Do we actually want to use our BMP-1s? The BMP-1s have 3 front armor, the BTR-70s have 2. Yeah, the BMP-1s are better, but they cost more points. And we don't have that many points to play with. So I'm going to hold calling them in until I've got everything else decided. Want another group of T-72 M1s to move to here. Then we're going to leave our riflemen for the moment. Well, we'll call in the riflemen with AT over here because we're going to need one of those units. I want my Godvika artillery. They're just going to stay in this territory sector. We'll put them in the trees here because they can repair and rearm from there. I also want my mortars. We're going to bring them up to here. We definitely want the Mi-25s. I'm going to bring them over here so they can sweep around on this side. That leaves us with 325 points left. I want to get my HQ units, and I'm going to deploy them in the forest here, which means they should be able to help out with everybody. That leaves us with 175 deployment points. My Shilkas may be useful here. I'm not sure if the enemy will be employing air support, so we'll bring them and put them in here. 100 points left. In that case, we can either call on a unit of T-72s, or we can call another rifleman unit. I'm going to go with a rifleman unit to support our tanks over here, the BMP-1Ps. Let's everything deployed. Once things get moving, I'm going to set up control groups. First of all, the helicopters, I'm actually going to make control 1 because I'm going to use them a lot. Looks like the AI is moving in with BT, sorry, ally. I'm going to call them the ally just to stop confusion in this engagement. Okay, our artillery has arrived. Let's give them a, let's give them control 5. As soon as we detect some enemies, we will be calling them in. So we've got T-72s and BMPs. They're going to be control 2. Let's get them both deployed here. Then this group here is going to be control 3. Okay, we detected an enemy unit. We've detected enemy entrenchment here as well. I'm just going to call in an artillery strike on this straight away. We've actually got 2 units here. This looks more entrenched than this. So, interestingly, I have better line of sight on this. So let's engage that to start with. Our helicopters are also firing at them. So we've got so we've got infantry here, 2 units of T-72s. We've got stuff up here as well. Looks like they can see our T-72s. Let's bring them back. I don't want them to be right on the front there. And I'll just tell these guys to come here. What we're going to do is turn our T-72s to face. They've got range right now. I'm going to bring this BTR-70 up through here. And then if I alt-click here, they will disembark when they get to this position and engage. The BRDM-2s, we've actually got entrenchment here. They can't move any too much far further. But I don't think the entrenchment blocks line of sight, no. We'll just tell them to stop here. They've got great line of sight from there. Shilkas are fine. These are fine. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure we're not taking too much fire. So we're taking artillery fire from over here. Let's drop a rocket strike on that. And we'll move these T-72s back. I'm actually going to call in. We haven't got enough money for the supply list, but that was a mistake. Okay, there's our here comes our Su-25. Lots of artillery coming in right now. Okay, there is something. Oh, something shot one of them down, which isn't good. Okay, let's get our helicopters back to repair and resupply. Let's bring our tanks forward to here, where they've hopefully got line of sight. We've got a nice line moving up from our ally over here. Let's just keep an eye on everything. Our BTR-70s have not lost any units yet, but they haven't taken some damage. So have our HQ units. Let's bring these riflemen up to here. Maybe shouldn't have turned them there. I didn't realize they had line of sight on them, but they're obviously being able to see in from the hill. Or there's a recon unit. Let's turn them so they're not doing what they're doing right now. Let's actually retreat them back to resupply. The riflemen are not in a great position. What's the hotkey here? X. Let's get them out of the vehicles, see if they can help out. Are our Sanis firing on anything? I want them to shoot on these T-55s. And I want the Godvika, they're currently reloading to fire on these BMPs. The problem we've got here is there is quite a collection of enemies. We knew this would be a tough nut to start off with. Our Shilker's moving up for some reason. I don't want that to happen. They are suppressed. Let's retreat them. Wait for those T-72s to repair and rearm. Let's get a heavy artillery barrage on this sector here. It's hard to put a second angle on this right now. They are waiting to reload. They just completed a fire mission. These T-55s are about to retreat. They're down to one vehicle. They're out. I'm going to move my T-72s up. Maybe to about here. I should bring the Shilka up as well. The Sanis are firing automatically. I'm going to bring these riflemen up too. Looks like everything is pulling out. Okay, we do still have some BTR-70s here. Let's get our men back in their vehicle. And we'll bring them up to here where we'll redeploy them. Okay, cool. We've managed to scare them off. Let's move the artillery to here. Actually, to back here. Let's move our recon unit to here. Let's move our HQ unit over to here. Our T-72s are moving up as well. We'll start catching Hill 78. It looks like Rodenburg is also open. So I'm going to bring tanks up and set them on the hill looking down towards this direction. And if this is open, I want to bring tanks up just to kind of put them on the edge here. The BRDM will be able to confirm that for us. Okay, we have some points free. I want to bring back the BMP-1Ps. Okay, we do have enemies in this sector. Okay, we actually have a really nice side hit on whatever these are. Looks like they're infantry units. Let's get the Godvika to fire on them. AI's making a good... Sorry, our allies making a good attack on warehouses right now. Not having supply units is a little bit of an oversight. It's going to slow us down a lot here. Okay, there's also something over here as well. Let's bring this unit to here. And I'm going to disembark the infantry.
Zone captured.
Let's get the Sani to reload. Let's get our helicopters also to reload. Let's move these tanks because they're getting shelled. I want to bring the Shilka up to give some supporting fire. Riflemen are out and are engaging. Now that we've got the flank on, this should go a lot faster.
Zone captured.
Our allies captured warehouse, which is great. Looks like there's an artillery unit or something over here. We knew about that from earlier, actually. I'm just going to drop an artillery on it. Okay, we've managed to route them. Let's put our tanks up in the hill here. Let's bring the BRDM up to support them. Let's get the riflemen back in their vehicle, move them here. Let's get these tanks set up facing this way. Let's get these riflemen to move over here. Let's get our HQ unit up behind them to support. And let's get the Shilka up as well. Let's get the Sani when they're ready. We're going to have to wait a while for all of this to repair and rearm. T-72s, have we lost a unit here? Let's actually bring them back. So take a, well, actually, I'm going to retreat them to get them repaired. Might do the same thing with these riflemen, actually, because their vehicles are quite badly damaged. We'll take a second to take a breather here. Okay, this artillery unit is retreating. There is a T-72M unit here. Once we get a tank unit up in these trees, we'll be able to fire down on them. We're making pretty good progress into my main objective, which is taking this hill. Fortifying this hill is going to be really important. Our Shilka are stuck on entrenchment. Let's just get them to move. Put them here. What I could actually do is retreat these until I need them. Because right now I have no use for them. The enemy aren't calling in any air units. Let's entrench our riflemen here. Looks like our ally. Can we hit our ally with artillery strike just while we're waiting? Yeah. So these are the Godvika. They have an extreme range. Slow rate of fire though, but that's a long shot. Oops, I just ordered them to move. Let's leave them here. Let's also get in our T-72s that we retreated earlier. And let's also try and get back the BTR-50s with riflemen. Here. And we'll just wait for our army to come back together here. Looks like our riflemen here are firing AT at the T-72s. I didn't really want them to engage over here, but they are doing that. I'm going to ripple this with an artillery. Actually, no, we're going to wait until we've got tanks in position. There's an artillery unit up here. They might be counter-battering us. No, they're not. I'd love to call in a supply unit, but we need to wait until we have enough supplies available to do that. The Sani are 77% rearm. Let's bring them up, because we do have enemies moving in. There's a Conquerors unit here, which I really don't like the look of. I'm just going to call an artillery barrage in to try and catch it. Yeah, that Conquerors group is not what I want to be seeing right now. These T-72s here need to repair, so I'm going to send them off map for now. Our Godvika are fully repaired and resupplied, so let's drop a strike here. These T-72s need to engage this Conqueror's unit. They're getting engaged with artillery. Let's move them. Let's get them out of there because they're taking significant anti-tank fire. This unit's pulling back. If we capture November, I believe they can't bring units in here from from over here anymore. That is my understanding. Okay, our Godvika are firing. The helicopters are still resupplying. This is why I thought it was a good idea to take some more supplies into this engagement. Our allies dropping cluster bombs on those tanks, which is nice for us. What I'm going to do is I'm going to order these guys to attack. I'm going to drop a smoke in front of this. Okay, they're taking fire from up here. Let's retreat them. Something up here is hitting them with anti-tank fire. That unit's fully locked out. This is a BTR-70 team with fire support team. That's a big problem for us. Our BRDR DMs can't see them. Let's bring them down to here. They should have a better line of sight on them from there. Our HQ units here. Let's get our T-72s back in the battlefield. Let's also bring back this BMP-1 unit of riflemen. This fire support team is a problem. Let's see if we can hit it with another strike. I realize that our artillery is stealing a lot of our supplies, but that's kind of what I expected. These guys are at 50% ammo. Definitely need to buy more supplies for the next phase. Securing Hill, 578 and Rodenburg are important, but there's not really that many operational authority points to be gotten. Warehouses and farms are the only two. Oh, and there's also, what's this back at the air? Hotel. Okay, I think we've taken out their air defenses. So let's call in a strike. They're dropping smoke on us. I'm going to move the Sani because the Sani actually engaging over here, which isn't quite what I want. Let's bring them down here. Oh, they didn't get resupplied off map. That's frustrating. Okay, that's the BTR-70 team down. We did lose that plane, unfortunately. I think that affects how long it takes for these to reload. Yeah, it does. Okay, I want BMPs to move this way. Let's get back this team as well. Ammo is a big problem in this fight right now. What I might do... The Godvika are great, but they really do eat a lot of supplies. There's artillery up here. Where are they firing? I'm going to just start getting some of these units into position to watch this direction. They're going to get suppressed really quickly. Yeah, they're panicking already. There's 3 infantry units left in this squad. These squads. Let's deploy our infantry, and I'll just make an attack move. They currently don't have line of sight, which is quite good. They think they have line of sight, but they don't. Okay, they're out of there. We'll entrench the riflemen here. What is attacking us? It looks like there's a Conqueror's unit potentially up here. Let's just retreat these guys. Let's get the BRDM up into this forest. See what it can see. Oh, we've discovered an enemy. What's this? It's an entrenched rifleman unit. We have a flank on it, though. If we just move our infantry over here. That's November decapped. Didn't do the best job here. You don't have direct line of sight, I don't think. Oh, no, they do. Okay, that's going on there. What else is going on here? I have 100 control points available. I'm quite tempted to bring in another unit of tanks just to hold this side of the hill here. Since I'm not going to be calling in a supply unit, I don't have the points for it. These guys are out of ammo, but we've just completely captured this location. I kind of do need to retreat them. I just don't have the supplies. This is a big problem. I wasn't expecting to be quite so supply starved, but we really are. We've got 6 minutes 50 yet. This looks like a good location to take. I've actually now identified what is here. There's a fire support team, which is our main problem. I probably can't call in an airstrike, but we'll try it. I wonder if I smoke it, if they'll be able to give support fire. I'm not going to try that, but that could be a potential. Helicopters are 95% ammo, so we're able to bring them back to the front line soon. The rail station looks like the next place I want to move to. Let's bring these guys out of the battle for now. Okay, we were able to get that airstrike off without being engaged with anti-air, which is very important to know. So I'll hit them with Su-25s as well, since that is only 5 points. So we need to achieve 200 victory points in this engagement. Reduce SAM accuracy, reduce HQ command radius. That's what the... okay, it is reduced, isn't it? Okay, I don't think these tanks need to be here anymore. Let's bring them up to here. Let's bring you up to here. The AI is currently looking like it's making a push for farm. Got some Sani moving up. They're not going to last very long if they are not careful. I think we can start making a push for rail station. We've destroyed quite a lot of stuff there. I can get these riflemen to mount back up and move to here, and then hopefully up to here. Although the appearance of this unit here kind of puts that into jeopardy. That's an anti-air unit. That's probably a Conkers. Yeah, it's a Conkers unit. Let's just hide them behind here. They should be out of... I didn't mean to do that. They should be out of line of sight. Yeah, they're out of line of sight. Oh, something over here is also firing anti-tank. We might be about to lose this position. Let's bring back the riflemen. Hopefully they've had a chance to... No, I want to bring these guys in because they haven't engaged yet. They should still have full ammo. These riflemen are going to get a perfect ambush off here. We're just so low on ammo. Okay, this unit here is taking a long range fire. Well, that Shilka was going to be a problem, but it just retreated. Okay, that unit's there. I'm not sure if we can take out this Conqueror's unit, but we'll try. This unit's completely out of ammo. Let's bring them back. Let's bring up our helicopters. I want to try and take rail station before the end of the phase. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... Okay, they are firing. They didn't get a kill there. Let's drop a rocket strike on them. Okay, that's them out. That's them out. Unfortunately, we've got to wait for the rocket strike to come in now before we can move forward to take rail station. But that's okay. 3 minutes left in the phase. We made pretty good progress. Much better than our ally. But there was something here, cool. That's them retreating, I think. Let's bring these guys forward. We'll support them with the helicopter. The Godvika should be fully resupplied by now. Let's bring them up so they're not just eating supplies the whole time. And these guys have full ammo. Okay, these T-72s have full ammo. These T-72s can come back up to the hedgerow, the end of the forest here. What we'll do is we'll get these guys to entrench here. Okay, they're just damaged, but we haven't lost anyone. Oh, I thought we... Yeah, okay, this BMP-1s have redeployed here. Let's come around on their side, and we'll actually get the boys out of the tanks. But yeah, they'll be able to win that fight pretty quickly. Okay, there are some reservists here. Oh, I just got them out of their vehicles. Okay, they're retreating. Let's get the helicopters back. They need to resupply. We have a little bit of supply now. These riflemen have veteran seat up, which is nice. T-72 is coming up to support. I'm going to put them in the forest here. That gives them pretty good command of the area. We're also going to bring the BRDM up and just see what it can see from here. Attacking from rail station into the back of Mulhausen 3 is pretty nice. It's a lot better than attacking to the front of Mulhausen. There was an artillery unit around here somewhere, I remember as well. Okay, we've got rail station. Oh, that is an air raid siren. Why is there an air raid siren? Incoming ballistic missiles estimated to hit this area. Disperse your forces immediately. Right, okay, so I didn't realize there were going to be events in the middle of a battle. I'm guessing rail station is the area. In that case, the riflemen need to get out of there. I think I'm just going to retreat them. Let's pull all of these units back as well. Because I don't like the look of this. Oh, there they are. Holy, who's launching ballistics? Well, they just got wiped out. They're coming, but they're taking a lot of damage. More incoming. Is this... crap. Well, that was unexpected. I was not anticipating this. Looks like gas? Is that gas? Looks like gas. Gas, I was right. We're detecting a chemical spill. Get the hell out of there. Avoid it until your forces have an opportunity to don NBC gear. Alright, and there's no event for that yet by the looks of it. But I'm guessing moving into rail station now would cause my people to take attrition damage. So let's not do that. I think we've done a pretty good job of securing this side of the map.
1 minute remaining.
We probably don't... Ooh. Did East German Command just call in a chemical strike on the rebels and not warn us of them? I know we've got radio jamming. The missiles are still dropping. Wow. Oh well, that is one way to end a phase. Let's just see if we can soften something up before it ends. I'm just going to call in a big strike here. BMP-2 under attack. That's an allied BMP-2. I'm just calling in kind of a big strike at the end of the mission here. See what happens. Yeah, they're very well entrenched in there, aren't they? We did get a small napalm strike off. Interesting. Okay, well that's the end of that engagement. I was not expecting a gas attack. I think we did pretty well. Not as well as we've done in previous missions. I got a little bit overwhelmed in that first engagement. There was a lot going on taking that hill. But I achieved my objective, which was to take that hill. And I'm pretty happy with that. So that's the end of Phase 4. We're going to be moving into Phase 5 next. We have 167 points to spend for this phase. So we're probably going to end up reinforcing everybody, buying more supplies. Buying some engineering support would be good as well, so that we can entrench the positions we've already got to take the next ones. Opslog, we've got a couple more things going on here. We already read Dead City Radio and Cadence last time and Poland Note 2. The only new thing is Phase 5, the Black Swan. The situation is rapidly spiraling out of control, but your mission remains the same. Finish off the rebels in the area. The evacuation, the investigation, the who and why will all be addressed after we've secured the area. We've been preparing to fight in NBC conditions for years, to put those skills to use. Okay, so we don't know what happened. Like, HQ does not know where those ballistic missiles came from. It was either... I don't know if they came over the border. I don't know. We got hit by chemical missiles there. We're very close to winning the game, but that's for next time. For now, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next video for Dissonance Phase 5.